Hello everyone, I hope you had a really good New Year's. Today I want to share with you one of the books I bought while I was down in the city for the holidays. This is KUKKA, or maybe KUKKA. I'm not sure how to say it. I never knew of this artist. I don't even think I really saw their work online prior to this. I went to a bookstore in Jersey City, and I will probably also incorrectly state the name, so I'll avoid it. Instead, I will just put it up on the screen. You should go check it out if you're in the area. There's also another one in the city. But anyways, back to the book. I really enjoyed this book. I mean, I couldn't check this book out on the interior. Some come pre-sealed. And I genuinely didn't know what was going to be inside, aside from what I saw on the outside on the back cover. And that was enough for me to purchase it because I am a sucker for neon orange. And I was not expecting there to be as much orange as there was. Also, didn't expect it would be so hard to open this single-handed while recording with the other hand. Outside. I really wish I had a tripod, or maybe wasn't so stubborn, but it was a handful. No pun intended. But as you can tell, it is a pretty beautiful book. The cover is actually not the book itself, but a sleeve. The book itself is on the inside, which, if I can just get to it, but I think at this point I asked my boyfriend for help, for him to grab the cover. Let's see. All right, here we go. And any second now. Okay, there it is. And as you can see, it's quite orange. And there's my boyfriend helping me out. It is incredibly bright, but I think the only other thing that's more eye-catching than this neon orange is the artwork inside. This is me showing you the cover again because I thought it was a really cool cover. And here we go. So this is the first peek. I'm going from back to front, and it should be known that the ones I'm going to showcase later on in this video are going to be ones I've selected, mainly because I feel bad showing every single piece from this artist because it's still relatively a new book, and I also feel like I couldn't, like, this video is already like 30 something minutes long, probably almost closer to 40 to be honest, and I just felt with the selections I had chosen and the details I decided to show, this video would probably be over 2 hours long. This is the index page at the front. I cannot read Japanese, but I'm sure you can use Google Translate to check things out. I did not. Maybe I should have. But check out this cute little bunny and this broom. He has this, I should say, he has this ability to convey fantasy and reality so well that every time you look upon an image, it feels like you're peeking into another world on each page. And I feel that it is very difficult for anyone to be able to portray that as many times as he does. It feels like this man does not run out of inspiration and the ability to project it. And here we have two girls chilling out by the seaside, by the dock, and we've got this amazing little bird that's so loose in depiction, but then we have these shoes that have this amazing detail and this shine to it that's simple but also very detailed. And I love this shadow. Look at that burnish. I love how he depicts light. It feels like you're truly looking at the light. I feel I can't speak on the artist's behalf, but this one really does feel like a COVID inspiration and being stuck indoors. And I think they're two different people, but for some reason I keep thinking they're the same person. I'm pretty sure they're two different people, but regardless, he's able to convey an emotion in every piece, and it makes them feel more real for it. I love how he puts objects in the front so you really do feel like you're looking inside every illustration. And look at these little guys. He puts these little, they're like hamsters or mice. He changes them, but they always have a little fire tail, like a little light, like a pilot light for a gas oven. That's what it reminds me of. And then look at this. I think they're supposed to be limes. Like such detail but simplicity. And you look at these cups, and I cannot tell if this man drew everything or if he used a 3D model, but whichever one he chooses, it's amazing for him to decide to place everything where it is and to depict it in such a way that I don't question this to be real somewhere, like that these are real people. I thought this was a shame though. This cute little fellow got cut off and you can see his little pilot light tail. Love these guys. Adorable. You'll see little hidden animals or creatures, a form of fantasy. Like, I don't think you would have noticed this foot initially when it was open to this page, but I feel like every time I look at one of these pieces, I'm always finding something new. There's that much usually going on in these pieces. Aurora Diamonds. I'm not sure if that was supposed to say dance or if it's the name of a band. But I just love this. Like, her little toenails are painted. There's just, he conveys light and reflection so well that there is a reason I cannot tell if these are... Oh, and we have another little chinchilla. So adorable. Like, look at these. I can't get over it. Regardless of whatever he's using, whatever tool he might be using, or even his own skill, it takes a serious ability to be able to create all these shadows and lights, and he feels very aware of his environment in his pieces. I love every detail, like the clothes she's wearing, the way she's holding everything. It feels incredibly real. I really enjoy this piece. It feels comfy. And here we have two pieces I want to show you. They're on the same page, and I'm trying to make sure you get a good view on both. I really enjoy the fantasy aspect of this piece. There's like these giant teapots and these what feel like giant ramen noodle cups. Like, look at the texture on it. I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for, or maybe they're pots, but this kind of hot spring teacup feeling. Also, there's just a giant wolf dog or something of that nature. And we have all these little smaller dogs, which are wearing these neat little, they're not collars. They look almost like the spiritual, I'm not sure what they're called, the bands you see around the trees. That one does have a little handkerchief, and there's just so much going on in every piece. I don't think you'll ever get bored of this book, because every time you look into it, you're like, oh, I didn't notice that pattern. I didn't notice that expression. I didn't notice that reflection. And I absolutely love it. Like, look at this meal. Like, they've taken some, they were in the middle of eating, they're hanging out with each other, they're relaxing. I want to be a part of it, and that's a true gift, to be able to connect with your viewer who's enjoying your art, even when you're not there to tell them what's going on. It's enough to want them to invite themselves into the piece. And I think that's when you've really succeeded with your art, is when you want it to be a part of your life. And I just enjoyed the look of her eye here. Like, it feels like we've interrupted a serious conversation between these two, and it's in contrast to this vibrant background that's filled with nature and like this bustling city that seems to work with nature, and these giant fish. I love that he just puts these animals of varying sizes in his pieces that just always bring this sense of fantasy. Like, look at these little glowing minnows. I just love that. What a tiny little detail to think, I'm gonna put in glowing minnows. I love that about him. Like, there's that. I feel like that's supposed to be something, and I just can't see what it is. Maybe I'll figure it out one day, which is a real treat. Here are two also back-to-backs that I really enjoyed, and I love that they put them next to each other because red and green are complementary to each other. Or is it, oh gosh, did I mess up? Complementary? Well, anyways, red and green. Those are colors that go really well together. So it makes each of these pieces pop, even though they're drastically different. And I love the way he did the little hyacinths here, and here's a little snail. Just this type of detail that I feel like you can feel how much he loves every piece he creates. It doesn't feel monetized. It's like he's just trying to show you what he's been seeing in his head or his mind's eye. And I really enjoy it. Like, look at this little lizard. Like, can't you feel his personality from that snide little look? And look at these, just absolutely cute, adorable little accents. And look at that guy. Like, you just feel like you've interrupted a candid photo. It feels so good to just, you can feel the rain. I love it. This one I found kind of funny because I think they're supposed to be vampires, but it kind of has that Adventure Time Marceline vibe where they're kind of drinking the color red. Like, it's just everywhere. A little teapot, just the light bulbs, everything just has red in its reflection, or it is red. Absolutely love that piece. This, I cannot get over his reflections. He is so good. I'm sure you can put this on mute by this point, because I will probably sound like a broken record, and I'm totally okay with that. But look at these eyes, and like just the reflection on the eyes. It feels like animalistic. Like, I know that they're human animal crossovers. Like this, it just feels like that red eye reflection you get with animals. And if you look closely, you'll see, yes, a candy bar, but that fire is the other one's tail, and that one's tail. And I think this piece, I just love the candid nature of it. And this was really funny. You can really feel the artist's sense of humor. This is clearly a end of 2019 and feeling done with it. And I absolutely love how he did flames here, and the explosion, or just the gas flame going off. There's a stick of dynamite. There's just, they're eating like little pork buns. You can feel the devious nature. Again, the details on the shoes. Here's an orange that just fell out of their arms. And you can't help but feel like this artist portrays himself so well as like the photographer. This is his little steps that he's sharing. His first, then second, and ignore my hair that I didn't realize got in the shot, or else I would have reshot it. But absolutely a great little eyesight into his breakdown. This one I decided to show because I felt he really wants to show you he's here to create worlds, and just this slice of life. I've never wanted to crawl into a painting before. I mean, I have, but with modern artists, it doesn't happen that often. But this amazing artist, just look at the tomato. Don't you want to just like sink your teeth into that? Absolutely gorgeous. I love his quickness on the leaves. The chinchillas. I don't think I have to say anymore. That's beautiful. All right, next piece. I really enjoyed this one because you can the emotion he's trying to portray in everyone, and you can feel this person has a great sense of humor, and they can show it in just this tiny, simple little illustration that they decided to put in there, which I really enjoy. I did not notice that cat's paw in the jacket. Did you see that at the bottom? That was very cute. Wow, you should rewind that. They're catching fish, and they caught their cell phone that they must have dropped in there. Look at all those cute charms. They've got their little waterproof boots on. They've got their little kettle going. The line on the fishing line, I just think there's a real adorable nature to all of this. And just their face, they just feel like they're really in the moment, enjoying whatever they're doing. And just look at the little graphic on the jacket. I just always have a good laugh. And there's their compatriot making another ice hole. And I just really enjoyed this piece. It's so cute. Absolutely adorable. I'm so glad I can share that one with you. Here's this other piece. I really enjoyed this because of the perspective and just the harmonious colors. Like, you can tell he had a palette, and there's not like too many colors going on. And just here's a drone. Looks so good, and these bubbles. It's like they're so simple, but it really feels like you're in the piece, and I just love the moon. I thought that was so cool. I don't know what's going on, but I really enjoyed it. This one is quite nice. It took me a while to realize what they were doing. At first, I thought she was a weather witch or a water witch, or something, because they're clearly spraying a liquid of some kind, and we have her little bag and her suitcase, and I love the way he designs shoes. They're always so fun. I thought she had something to do, but her items seem to convey a form of cleaning, and then it wasn't until I saw that and the little warning signs that I put two and two together and realized that they're sanitizing. And I thought that was really cool, that you could digest the piece and put two and two together without something incredibly overt, such as words or a very clear sign saying, we are doing this. And again, I can't read Japanese, so maybe it was on the side, but because I can't read it, I did not know that that's what it was. Alright, next one. I'm getting a little tired talking. This is a very long video, and we are still going. I love this because I love their outfits. I love how it feels incredibly cozy. Again, look at these cute animals. He keeps putting these really adorable animals in. And we've got these outdoor heaters. I forgot what they're called. I had to use one year, and they stressed me out because they're the kind that could start a fire if you knock them over. And oh, I never noticed that the half of the boar is going in on one side and coming out on the other. I wonder if it's supposed to be the same one or if it's two different ones. But I really enjoyed that piece. I wanted to show you that page, but I thought I would be giving too much away, so I decided to go with this page to give you a little taste, a little snackaroo. that is, I just realized that right now, that is a snail. I kept thinking it was just a piece of nature, like a little moss ball. But no, it was a snail's back. And this character, I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, like an eel, a slug. But I love the lighting on it, on the glass. I feel like he's very observant of his environment. And I thought this was really cute because I just think shrimp are really adorable. And they're just such silly little guys. I watched that TikTok with the shrimp, which are apparently endangered, and the TikToks help the shrimp. So if you want to help some cute shrimp, go watch that TikTok after you finish with this, and look at that red beast shrimp. How cute is that? I don't think they're the same kind, but adorable regardless. I love the outfit. I love the expression, like, am I supposed to eat this? I guess I can eat this. And it's just really cute. I don't know, how would you not want one of these guys sitting on your table? Little shrimp hanging out. These are another back-to-back that I really, really enjoyed. I mean, like the only thing I could say is it's probably better in person. If it's not already obvious, I really recommend you to buy this book. It is a little pricey, but maybe you can get it cheaper if you know how to order books off of Amazon Japan, which I know there's a way to do that, but I've never done it before. And then look at this. Look at this! Isn't that cute? I love that. It's so adorable. I squealed so loud when I saw that. I love tiny little rodent fellows. They're adorable. They're my favorite, and they're always my inspiration. Look at that. What a comfy feeling. And here's this I think it's like a smoking rat. I'm not sure. I think that's a vape. I'm not sure. But even though I'm against vaping, I think the whole character's personality is being shown in such a simple way of a shelf, a coat rack, a chair, and their clothing. And look at these little animals. I cannot get over it. This giant wine bottle. I really can't get over how much thought goes into these pieces and how he works very hard to make these. I can't get over it. Love the lighting, love the color. I'm only going to show this one on this page. I just thought it made me laugh. I thought it's probably, I would say, his simplest in sense of color. It seems more flat than all his other pieces. But I think it works in this piece where maybe you would feel like, oh, did he go less on this one? But the details are more on the animals, the fire, and I love that little design. I can feel how creative he is. And it's such a good laugh. I actually enjoy this one a lot. I'd probably want a print of this one, funny enough, even though it's the simplest one, because it makes me laugh. I decided to do some light flip through in that moment because I just wanted you guys to have a little peek at those. This one was incredibly fun. I kept looking at every little detail in this one. I'll just allow you to enjoy this. That mirror thing, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Extreme. I guess it's very hot ramen. I love the little sticker. Look at how cute that is. All right, there. This weird cat. Look at these shoes. Aren't they crazy? I love his shoes so much. Panda octopus. I'm not sure. these characters just seem like very Addams Family, spooky, fun characters, quirky characters, and I think they would be a lot of fun to hang out with. And then just it's really fun. Here's another little flip through. I thought these were great, but again, go buy the book if you want to see everything. I skipped a lot of pages, believe it or not. A lot of them I grouped together, so if you did see a flip through, you would probably be surprised that I did flip through like 7 pages. It feels very Dot Hack Sign. If you've ever watched Dot Hack Sign, if you watched the intro, it feels very reminiscent of that. I really just enjoy the movement of this piece and the colors. That's why I decided to show it, is his creativity. It really shines through in this piece. Another little flip through. I thought those were cute. I really like the colors. They're fun. I decided to show this one because I think it's pretty obvious. I am a sucker for big coats and tiny animals. What an interesting character. Again, big coats and tiny animals. It's starting to get hard to hold this book now because it is much heavier on one side and it is a long book, and it just keeps bouncing a lot more the further in I get, so I'm sorry for any defocusing that you might be experiencing. I did and do try my best to get everything as sharp as possible that I can, but hey, I'm human. But I think you can still enjoy everything. Wow, I always notice something new. I'm not surprised that I would notice something. There's like a little spark at the bottom. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but very cute. This one, I just thought it was fun. It's probably, I would say, his second or third simplest illustration. It's just 2 girls having a good time fishing, hanging out in very clear waters, which, to be honest, I would love to be able to swim in waters like this, because I have a deep fear of not being able to see the bottom of where I'm swimming. There's something about it that freaks me out. I bet it has a name, some type of phobia. This, I really enjoy giant fish. Giant fish in places where they're not supposed to be. There's just something about it that fish just seem kind of funny with their big white eyes, and very simplistic in nature. And so whenever you see them doing something curious or being somewhere they're not supposed to be, it always seems more entertaining. We have 2 people playing the instruments. A flute and I think that's an upright bass, but since it's using a string, I'm gonna say a cello. But hey, I know clearly nothing about instruments, so if I'm wrong, please don't chastise me. I will cry, more than likely, because this is a quick run through vocal wise, and I don't think I can handle it. I'm trying my best. Alright, trying something new. These are just little character designs. They're very tiny. And I didn't realize, with the book being heavier now towards the front and having to hold the back open, how much harder it would be to have my tiny little hands hold this giant book up to the camera and keep it balanced. I love these cute little animals. I love it. They're so weird. They feel very sentient and very aloof at the same time. Yeah, you can see my hand is just tired. Okay, here we go. All right. And just cute character designs. Love the outfits. Little raccoon dog. I can't get over that. It's so cute. Not a dog, not a raccoon. And I like how he shows these little building designs. They're so tiny, but they're so creative. The little tail, these little rabbits, these hair accessories. Just a wonderful insight into his process. Okay, and this is Rough Sketch, which I think are, which I thought the ones prior were his sketches, but I was wrong. These are the sketches, and I like how on the side they printed the text in a way that it'll say Rough Sketch if you kind of push the pages together, and it just looks like an extended rough sketch word. The thought process he puts into these, I don't know how long each piece takes, because just look at all this detail, all these accessories. Look at that. It's so much thought. This artist, I just am blown away by how much work they put into like branding the idea, and here it is being used, and it's such a dark piece and you can hardly see it, but there's the stuff he worked on and there are the penguins, and so it's amazing to see that he did all that work, all that sketching, all those ideas for the outfit, for the items, and you can barely see them in the piece. And I still love the piece, but it kind of makes you go, they didn't have to go that hard, but they did, because this is their process. This is their standard process. And here are some dragons, which I'm really sad we didn't get to see in the book. So I don't know if he has a different volume, like a previous volume, or he's gonna have one coming out afterwards. But look at that dragon work. I love the colors and the scales, and I'm watching Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, or Dragons. I just started yesterday and I'm already almost done, and I just, oh, it's so cool. And oh, this is the shrimp from the previous pages. I did not know that these were going to be the sketches, and remember that one that was in the jar with the snail back? That's her like initial design, and we have the initial design for the red bee shrimp. I don't think this character got shown, but it seems like, unless I skipped it and I totally forgot, but I think it's so cute how he will look at the shape and the flow of an animal and decide how can I give aspects of this animal into the character's design, whether it's their outfit or their face or their body position, like how they hold themselves. I'm sure there's a better word for that. I don't recall there being any winter scenes. If I missed it, I am sad I didn't show it to you, but I definitely feel like I would have, because it is winter and I love winter and I love snow as much as everybody seems to hate it. I genuinely love it. I love shoveling it. I love walking in it. Even when it makes me trip and fall and look like a dork, I absolutely love the snow and I love fall. And here's a cute little wolf girl and some fungi and design and some landscapes. And I can't help but feel so incredibly inspired by his sketches. I mean, it really changed my way of viewing things and how you can view so much more in something so little. A good version of making a mountain out of a molehill. And it seems so fun, even in these little sketches. Like, what is that, a fire chicken? This is the pretty much the last of the book. I'm not going to really show too much or hang on each page. One, yes, I'm tired. And I just want it to be over sometimes, because if you've never done editing or taping, it's a lot of work. But mostly because I want to respect the artist. And hopefully you'll feel encouraged to purchase this book and check it out for yourself. This is an interview. Again, I cannot read Japanese, and maybe I'll use Google Translate, but it's not the best at dialogue. And this is the last page, and a cute little tiny fellow in a bow tie. I think that's supposed to be the artist represented, or how they see themselves, which I think is adorable. And that's it. There's all the details, and I hope you enjoyed this book. I hope you enjoyed whatever few drawings I showed you. And I hope that you'll check out more of my videos, and thank you again.